Okay, so we have the long movies boss rush event. I think it might be just the longest event in the game. It is 7 phases, lots of HP, so there's plenty of time to stack here. We're going to be taking, of course, my TEQ Ultimate Gohan into this event here. Here is his build. Again, 800 defense equip. We have level 5 additional 200 attack. And then we have 900 defense. I think this is the best build for me personally. You maybe can go more additional, but I think 20 additional is fine. And I have 6 dodge, right? I feel like dodge is not really necessary in this guy. Like, you don't, like, okay, I think for like shorter events, dodge would be nice. And dodge will be good in the fact that, okay, if I dodge a super attack that could like seal me or something like that, I'm not taking any damage, which is like I think a pretty good thing, right? Or not only you're not taking damage, but you're able to actually attack, right? So that's, I think, one thing that you can consider. But besides that, I think his defense is usually high enough to live regardless, so he should be fine for the most part. We're gonna hop in with this team. This is like a stacking kind of team. I have TEQ God Goku as well. He'll be Rainbow Orb changing around, so he will also be able to do very well in that regard, allowing us to just get a bunch of, like, again, of that Rainbow Orb changing for the physical God Gokus, right? Because after a certain amount of time, they're not going to have their passive anymore. I'll probably keep TEQ God Goku here. I'm not really worried about physical God Goku. I actually want to avoid doing damage, and I want to bring Beast Gohan over to the other rotation with TEQ Ultimate Gohan, so that they could link together. Obviously, they do share some pretty decent links together. Beast Gohan can get some of his extra links from the floating partners, such as in the God Gokus, they'll give him Prepare for Battle, right? And obviously from the TEQ Ultimate Gohan, he will be getting All in the Family and Fierce Battle himself, so that should be fine from there. And yeah, we'll just see how things go. Again, I wanted to avoid getting the additional with God Goku just because I don't want to do too much damage with him specifically. This is going to be a prime time, this first phase that's int for TEQ Ultimate Gohan to get some extra stacks in here, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. Beast Gohan, again, he's also just a menace, right? He's a very disgusting character. So, alright, I'll probably keep S tier Vegito here for now. There's not really a point in floating him off specifically. So, well, actually, we'll just grab... how should I do this? I think I'll grab all of this with you. We'll get this with S tier Vegito. And then God Goku, again, I'll just grab through orbs. Not really worried about God Goku getting a lot of additionals or anything like that, so we should be okay. TEQ Ultimate Gohan here in slot 1. He has this 30% reduction starting off. And again, his defense stat starting off, not really something that's too important because... this is going to be a long fight, man. We're going to be in here for a very, very long time. Eventually, I might start literally skipping rotations. Okay, so we got the 2 normals. So, again, even if we get the hidden potential system normal, we still do activate the 70% chance extra additional from doing the 3rd attack in battle. And, again, that is activated for the rest of the fight now, so that's good. Unfortunately, they were not super attacks, but... it is what it is. We'll have other turns where we'll likely get the quad super attack off, right? And that's a very common occurrence, actually, I would say, to see the 4 super attacks, because there's 70% chance additionals, and then the hidden potential system one, right? But I think on average, I think like 2 stacks is like, I would say we should consider as probably an average per turn, just because, again, you get a lot from them. Now, transforming Vegeta, hopefully... well, maybe I should have finished things off with the God Goku right here, just so that the transforming Vegeta next turn will be able to get most of his stacks possible. I mean, I guess this God Goku might just finish things off here himself, right? It's very likely that that can happen because he's just type advantage, right? Yeah, he did finish the job off, so I guess getting the additional doesn't matter. So now we have Vegeta here. Vegeta is going to be able to get some stacks in, and we'll just let him stay here. He'll cook. We will just probably we can put God Goku in this first slot right here. That's fine. We'll get this transforming Vegeta, and then I am a little scared of Slug at the end, not gonna lie, so I will still grab the 3 orbs, of course, so we can have the 60% dodge chance, but Slug, as long as he supers in slot 1, will be okay. If he supers God Goku and hits him, that sucks, but, you know, I can't really control that, you know, not in my control, unfortunately, where he super attacks, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, again, these bosses, though, they don't really hit too hard, probably until, like, honestly, like, Bojack could be a little dangerous, just because Bojack has the ceiling and the, the locking, which could be really annoying, right? Other than that, Bojack, not really that much of a threat, but that definitely makes him into enough of one. Because he only hits for 1.4 mil, which is definitely not a lot. Like TEQ Gohan, like probably like turn 7 could eat that in slot 1, right? For double digits. Yeah, again, the locking and the seal is just really annoying. So worst case scenario, I did bring a sensu bean. I will probably just use it just because this is the idea is to see what TEQ Gohan's gonna do, rather than like, you know, I don't want him to like get sealed or anything, if that makes sense with y'all. I'm gonna actually keep Beast Gohan in slot 1, so I want him to get a couple of extra hits received. I think that'll be nice. We'll get this with you. And then Aster Vegito, the good thing about Aster Vegito is that he doesn't need to do an 18 key super attack. So if I want to avoid damage, I could literally just get the 12 key super. He gets the same 30% stack on his 12 key super. He doesn't get anything from doing an ultra super attack besides, I think it's probably like extra attack if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look at the exact details. And again, hopefully here we get the hidden potential system super as well, and just all the extra buffs. Yeah, no, he literally doesn't get anything from doing an ultra super attack in his base form actually. So yeah, so again, that's fine. He gets the same thing, like literally the same greatly raised attack. It's just that he does more damage. Okay, so 2 more supers and then 2 more normals, of course. Okay, it is what it is, you know. So 4 stacks so far. Again, I think like seeing 2 stacks a turn is expected, right? I think only once I've gone just 1 super in 1 turn, and that was just turn 1, where he didn't get the hidden potential one. So if he did, I mean, those 2 could have been supers, right? But it's a rare occurrence, and that's only specifically on that first turn, so that's fine. All right, these guys are getting extra stacks. That's good. These guys, you know, once we get to the end, if we could transform with them, Super Vegeta will be super helpful. That's for sure. But these guys stacking up, I think, again, I like shorter fights. I'm not really too much of a fan of this guy, but, you know, they could be good for sure once we get into these longer-ish fights. I'll probably keep transforming Vegeta in the first slot. And let's try to, I guess we could try to aim to finish this phase off right here at this point. Not really a need. And then again, I want to make sure I get the guard with the God Goku at the end. So that should be okay. So Vegeta here. Again, since there's a Goku on rotation, he also does get his additional chance. And even though his damage reduction is going to run out, I'm not really going to feel worried about getting this guy out here. And, you know, this could also be a good thing where it's like, okay, we could see Vegeta versus TEQ Ultimate Gohan. Because, I think that's a pretty modernly, like, that's like a discussion I've seen going around. I feel like TEQ Gohan is better than Vegeta, and I have a tier list going up earlier. I'd explain stuff about that. I feel like if I was going to compare the two, I feel like I do like TEQ Ultimate Gohan better. But, I think you can make a very strong case for Vegeta as well. This Vegeta is an absolutely crazy character. I mean, again, with the Goku on rotation, Vegeta does get the additional. That's a great chance to be super. Of course, he does, for the first 3 turns, have a guaranteed additional super attack. But after that, for him to get any additional stacks, he doesn't want a Goku on rotation, right? So you do want to keep that in mind. Well, it's TEQ Gohan. He keeps the additionals, right? You know, he doesn't lose any additionals. And he also stacks a lot faster. Now, the thing about Vegeta, I think Vegeta would be better on turn 3. Because turn 3 Vegeta in base form would have hit. Well, you could technically transform into Vegeta on the 3rd turn, which is really good. You're not going to in most circumstances, but you could do that. And turn 3 Vegeta, he, like, even just with him still base form, right, he still has his reduction. Most Gohan does lose the reduction, a little bit of defense, right? So again, we're here, we'll get some extra stacks with TEQ Gohan. So what are we at right here with TEQ Ultimate Gohan? He is doing a nice 600k defense with just 4 stacks right here so far, which is definitely fine. Alright, TEQ Gohan, let's see. Well, he's going to heal a little bit, so we may be able to get an extra stack or 2 even, right? Again, my TEQ Gohan, yeah, another thing is, he does not have the attack buff up, so because he does not have the attack buff, he definitely can literally get 4 supers, and then Beast Gohan can do a super attack right here. That could literally happen, so that's cool. Alright, and we're only in the second fight, so give me one more additional super. There we go. Perfect, okay. Okay, finally got a third stack, so this is what, 7 stacks in here. With TEQ Ultimate Gohan, so his defense probably has raised quite a bit here, so that's good. We got the 3-turn 50% attack raise, 58% attack raise, right? It does suck. I would have liked to get an extra stack with the God Goku, but Beast Gohan here, he does also stack his own attack, so I guess it's still something we're gaining from this. Alright, so we have S tier Vegito here. We'll probably keep Vegeta in slot 1. Again, I want to try and see if I could avoid getting too much ki, but it seems like this time we're going to have to go all out with the S tier Super Vegito, so it is what it is. So I am glad indeed I put Vegeta in slot 1 so we can get some extra stacks here with him. And next turn we'll check Vegeta's defense. I should have checked his defense this turn, to be fair, but that's fine. Vegeta, I think one thing about Vegeta that you could say is that he has much better link set. That's for sure, right? You know, with Saiyan lineage, prepared for battle, right? Saiyan warrior race, you know, like prepared for battle especially is pretty huge. Well, set Gohan, again, I think his link set with the partners that he wants to be around with is a little weird. Now, TEQ Gohan does work pretty decently with the SR Super Vegito for sure, but like that's only 2 links compared to 3 links, and it does make a difference, especially for stacking characters, right? When you get further and further into like these turns, the extra defense from links that are multiplicative will just become more potent, right? Like if you have like 500k defense and you're getting 5% defense, it's like 50, like that's like 50k defense, right? But obviously as you're going on, if you have like, you know, let's say you don't have multiplicative buffs, like TEQ Gohan doesn't really have multiplicative buffs. Let's say you have just a start of turn like 1 million defense, obviously that's 100. Is that 100k? That's 200k, is that not? No, 5%. What would that be? That'd be 50k, actually. Wait. Maybe I did the math wrong the first time. Yeah, it would be 25k to 50k, then obviously you keep increasing. Not that, I guess 5% is like that big of a deal, but yeah. I might put Beast Gohan here, actually, because of the fact that I want him to receive his 8 attacks, so he can gain his full damage reduction. That's going to be important, him getting his full reduction, and he's not going to get a lot of ki here, so he's not even going to do that much damage. Yeah, you see right there, Beast Gohan's only going to get 12 ki. I forget, does he stack attack still in his 12 ki super? It's been so long since I've really used this guy, actually, which is kind of funny, because he's obviously, oh, he's the best unit in the game, why aren't you using him? It's Beast Gohan. Yeah, he does not stack his attack, right, on his 12 ki super attack, but I just want to, I don't know, I have fun using this guy, but I feel like there hasn't really been a lot of characters coming out that make me inclined to use him. I like using, I don't know how to explain it. It's not fun using Beast Gohan every time, in a sense. Well, you could, like, I guess, okay. A lot of people are going to be like, what? I love Beast Gohan, but I like using other teams. A lot of times I like mixing things up, and I don't like using the same thing over and over, so I just haven't really chosen to use Beast Gohan in a bit. Is really what it is. Not that I, like, it depends on how I'm feeling, because with Beast Gohan things are so easy, right? So sometimes I do want a little challenge, is what I'm trying to say, right? If I'm looking for like a more of a challenge thing, then I won't really choose to use him. It's helpful in showcases though, because obviously in a lot of showcases, some of these characters are a little weaker, so like his target skill could be super useful for like the other turn. And if I'm trying to really show off a character and I need a safe option for a second rotation, obviously Beast Gohan is right there. But again, Beast Gohan and TEQ Ultimate Gohan look very, very good together. So we're on turn 9, man, and we're on the 3rd fight, basically. So that's pretty cool. Actually, we're on the 4th fight against Fusion 13. So Vegeta right here, he's at 694k defense. Now, keep in mind, Vegeta does get, I believe, well, he already had he has multiplicative defense built up already up to 80%. But he can get up to an additional 150% defense, right? So even though he does have the multiplicative stats, his defense is probably going to get to around, I would say, more or less a million. As, again, it's not going to be a pure 150% here, because he has built up to 80% defense with each attack he receives, which that is fully built up. That builds up with 3 attacks he receives, right? So that's one thing, and at this point, it doesn't really matter if he's dodging or not. Actually, no, he does want to receive the hit, huh? Interesting, okay. But from here, again, with the Goku rotation, he's going to be getting his extra stacks, so by the time we transform to Super Saiyan Vegeta, things are going to be looking pretty good. And then, yeah, the great chance right there. It is what it is. I realized all these characters have, like, great chances to get their additional super attack off, because the Goku and Vegeta also have a great chance to do an additional super attack, right, with their built-in additionals right there. And, you know, he also does have a guaranteed additional super if your HP 77% or above. Yeah, so that's cool, right? You know, this guy's gonna get consistent stacks himself. But yeah, actually, you know, I forgot about that. I thought it was a 70% chance, but it is guaranteed with STR Vegito there, so that's good, right? Especially again for these longer events. Again, STR Vegito is a character I haven't really like. I feel like I throw him on teams, but I haven't really like used him too much, and those very small details could really get you. Nice, thanks God Goku for the dodge there, very, very useful. And then we have Beast Gohan here, so we'll probably, again, I might just keep Beast Gohan here in the first slot again. Just because there's a chance he might not crit anyways, and then this less damage overall. Let me miss the Dokkan attack here, then we are good to go. Yeah, again, I believe Beast Gohan wants to receive 8 attacks to get his extra 20% reduction. So basically around from here, he should have his full damage reduction up now, which is going to be very useful. It'll allow him to obviously tank very well in slot 1, and we might keep Beast Gohan in slot 1 for a little bit longer, just so TEQ Gohan does do less damage, and obviously with TEQ Gohan doing less damage, that means more stacks, right, you know? Especially in this phase where, again, he's STR, and we see that second attack did not crit, so we should be good. Alright, there's one. Let me see the second. Okay, no second super attack right there. But there's a second one right there. Then let me see the hit a potential system super. And then we'll be cooking for sure. Yeah, dude. This event, this is going to be like a 40-minute long video. Of course, only one additional normal. I don't think we've gotten a 4 times super attack turn in this video just yet, right? Which is very interesting. I like how I've said at the beginning. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I see that super commonly. Now, we're not even getting a 4-turn super attack, which is just great. Just truly just, I don't know, it just happens, I guess, sometimes. I guess, you know, at this point, Vegeta has to get the Dokkan attack, which is okay. Can we still get 6 Ki Spheres with you? No. I think maybe if I could have maybe built it down a little better, but we're getting the Dokkan attack anyways. I might just aim to finish this phase right here, and we'll move on to the next one. And I'm not really going to transform into TEQ Gohan or Super Saiyan Vegeta probably until... I mean, I might do it at the end of the Janemba fight, maybe, but I'm probably just going to wait a bit longer again. We're already on turn 11, and we're barely going to be basically over 50% done with the event, because we still do have the full power Bojack fight, the Super Janemba fight, and then Broly at the end, which Broly's where I'm going to probably transform these two. And we're going to see how they look side by side again. They both look amazing. Although, I guess, to be fair, this is still mostly TEQ Gohan video. But I found this opportunity to use Vegeta and, you know, these two standing side by side. I think they look both very good next to each other. So that's awesome. I mean, you could theoretically run a rotation of these two before you transform, right? You technically could, though Vegeta would prefer to actually be with a Goku ally if you're going to keep him in base, because he gets that additional, and that's pretty huge. Alright, here we are in Bojack, and this is the issue. I just do not log or anything. I do have a... Okay. This is okay, actually. We could do this. So, TEQ Gohan, what are you looking at? You're at 1.59. Pretty good. Okay. And keep in mind, TEQ Gohan, when you transform, so you'll get a huge boost. So, we're just going to go ahead and do this. We actually want to try and be at 24 Ki, but we will get the extra Ki when he receives the attack. So I want to make sure I get the 6 Ki Spheres here for the physical God Goku at the end. Again, luckily we have TEQ God Goku running around, so he's going to be creating these Rainbow Ki Spheres for us. Alright, TEQ Gohan at 14 mil attacks right there, and he's also greatly stacking his attack. I guess that's one thing you could say, like if you're comparing this guy and TEQ Vegeta. This guy will do a lot more damage in his base form in like these super long events specifically. Alright, let me get... Ooh, yeah, dude, this guy's stacking a lot this turn. Let me get one more super attack right here. Come on, Cook. Give me one more. Yes, so we finally got the quad super turn. Nice. I mean, his damage is starting to get, like, pretty good, even for his base form. At this point with this quad super turn, that helps boost a lot. That's quite a bit, because like stacking attack by itself is not necessarily like a super great ability, but once you stack attack for like 15 turns, you'll see a difference. That's for sure, right? And especially with characters who do an active skill attack, like the God Gokus, if I would use their active skill at the end, they probably would be able to do quite a bit of damage. Bojack has not super attacked yet, though, huh? Oh, there it is. Dodge. Thanks, God Goku. Pretty good. Yeah, God Goku's aged well. That's for sure. Ooh, do not seal. Ah, dang, you sealed Vegeta. That's actually really annoying. But Esther Super Vegito should be fine in the first light here. So you're at 936k. We'll just, Jane, that sucks. Do I use the Sensu here? I mean, if I don't, I could go for the no item. It would suck for Vegeta, but again, it's not the end of the world. I do want to try and keep these 6 key spheres, but, kind of can't, right? Because I do need the rainbow key spheres. If I grab that, that should be okay, maybe. Okay, as long as I don't get instantly super. Okay, we're golden. We're golden here. Yeah, it does really suck that, what's his face got sealed, but Vegeta. It is what it is at this point, right? At this point, I think we're pretty invincible, so it's not that big of a deal. TEQ Gohan actually did a lot of damage to that guy last time, honestly. Seeing what S-Tier Vegeta was doing here themselves. They do have the medium chance to crit, though, which is nice, right? I'll definitely take that. For sure. For sure. We'll take the medium chance to crit here. It is coming in clutch, actually, in terms of the damage. Nice. And yeah, so these guys have 50% reduction with like 1.2, 1.5 mil defense. At this point, they're sick. They're so good. Turn 13. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, that's why I do like this event, because it gives you want to bring a different kind of unit throughout this event, right? Like these stacking characters will work really well here. Well, I was like, I feel like even in like Gogeta or Cell Max, you want to bring characters maybe that you could even bring like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, like the new AGL one that came out, the Angel Goku, right? Well, it's like a character like, okay, you're locked in slot 1, and we cannot allow that, so we're just gonna do this here. We'll just keep TEQ Gohan here. Oh yeah, he's at 2 mil defense now. Yeah, pretty fair, pretty good. I don't know if I could drop this to get 6 key spheres, so I might aim for the kill here. Yeah, I can't, so we'll just grab that. I think we could finish the job off here, though, with TEQ Gohan and Beast Gohan together, for sure. I could at least see that happening. Yeah, with you at 16 mil now. Yep, pretty good. Thanks, Gohan. Alright, give me one more, and we should be cooking. Oh, yeah, even his normals. Okay. Is Beast Gohan even going to attack? He might not, actually. Beast Gohan might not attack here, which is fine. And okay, well, he is going to attack, so we're going to get an extra stack of his attack here. Pretty good to see. Very, very sick. Alright, Beast Gohan, cook. I do like this KO screen. A lot of people actually don't really like the KO screen. I liked it a lot. I don't know why. People, I think, sometimes the Dokkan community just complains, just to complain, you know what I mean? And it's like, I just ignore them most of the time. Okay, so let's see. We will keep going here. We're probably gonna let Vegeta stay here. At this point, I don't think we really need to, like, even hold back as much anymore. God Goku, okay, thank goodness. This guy is type advantage here. We could probably aim to finish this off soon. So I might end up just transforming with both of these characters at this point, and let's see what their transform states are going to be. I think that's going to be pretty sick to see. At this point, our defense is so high that Broly can't damage us. TEQ Gohan in his base form is literally at he's literally at already over 2 more defense, so that's pretty good, obviously, right? Though maybe I'll keep TEQ Gohan untransformed still. I don't know, because like, imagine just transforming at the end. He's like at 4 mil defense. I kind of want to see that. I kind of do want to see that. So I might keep TEQ Gohan untransformed. It's not like he's doing bad in his base form. It seems like we're gonna quite easily, or not maybe. I was gonna say it seems like we're gonna quite easily get to the physical Janemba part of the fight, which physical Janemba does debuff. He does greatly lower attack and defense for the turn on a super attack, and he hits for about 2 mil, but at this point, it's not really gonna hurt us. Pretty much no. Not at all. I do also like this event because I can bring TEQ God Goku, by the way. TEQ God Goku is a very useful unit considering how old he is. So I definitely do love that fact right there for TEQ God Goku. Pretty sick. I just need to make sure I do set up the orbs for physical God Goku when he comes back around. But we should be fine as long as I'm able to do that. I might keep Beast Gohan slot 1, to be honest here. Just so that we could like kind of get through this. But what are we looking at here? 2.2? That's fine. Alright, and then TEQ God Goku does need 2 key spheres. 2 rainbow orbs. Which sucks. So, yeah, hopefully that blue orb falls down. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, that blue orb fell down. Beast Gohan getting attacked. Not that big of a deal. That's fine. 200k, yeah. You can definitely tell, though. Like, you know, by the time he has his intro for 5 turns run out, he's not as good defensively. Obviously, because he loses 40% reduction, right? But, he does have his active skill turn that we could use. Not really going to use the active skill, but we do have that advantage. And then the triple super here. Nice. Okay, yeah. It's about time we start wrapping things up. So I think I'm going to transform into Vegeta next turn. We'll get him out. And then, I don't even think we're going to get S-Tier Vegeta to transform. At all. Oh, actually, we could. We could get S-Tier Vegeta out next turn. Oh, yeah. We're going to get S-Tier Vegeta and TEQ Vegeta. Yep. And then we're going to transform TEQ Gohan. This is a banger video. This is a banger video. He's at 12 mil without even his full attack buff. Okay. That's cool. Give me a quad super here too. Let's get this final quad super in and then we'll finish the job. Against Broly. Yeah, he's gonna look pretty good against Broly, I'm thinking. Yep, that's for sure. One more. Show me. No, okay, that's fine. That was 18 mil at the bottom, by the way, in his base form, so that's cool. It's pretty sick. I'm glad I didn't put him in Psalm 1 though, because then he would have gotten debuffed. Oh, I sealed him. Come on, you could seal this guy? I didn't even know you could seal him. That's actually really funny. Okay, we'll go ahead and let S-Tier Vegeta transform here, and then we'll transform TEQ Vegeta. I mean, I want to see Vegeta a little, but let's be real. This guy's sealed, and we have S-Tier Vegeta here. There's no way I'm not putting him in slot 1. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. So what is his defense at, though? 654k, and he gets 180% defense on Super, this Vegeta. So, I mean, that's pretty good, considering that he also has a guard and then damage reduction. So with the 180% defense he gets when receiving an attack, he's at 1.83 million defense with guard, which is guess what, that's absolutely insane. That's crazy, right? All right, Vegito, let's see you cook here, buddy. Sorry, I had to pause the recording real quick, but we are back here. S-Tier Vegito. All right, buddy, let's see. I guess that wasn't the most impressive attack set, technically, but 11 mil, but with all the counters that he's doing as well. I forgot this guy seals too. They did give him sealing, which I think is very useful. All right, and at this point, he's guaranteed critting with the 3 mil counters. Keep in mind the counter damage. If you guys aren't aware, it's not actually properly portrayed. So you see, that was a 9 mil damage crit right there, right? The counter damage actually, how do I explain it? I think it's 3 times the value that's shown. So those are actually technically 9 mil damage counters, right? Just so you guys are aware. All right, it's time. I mean, 2.6 mil defense. Let's get this guy out here. Alright, sick. What are you at? 3.78 million defense with guard. Oh, pretty good, I would say. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, we'll grab this. Let me bring these AGL keysters down like this. And then that should be 6, right? There we go. Okay, good. Yep. This should be a pretty good turn. Pretty fun turn as well. Well, same thing, right? You got his full attack buff here. He's also going to be guaranteed critting. Oh, he dodged the super. LOL. Okay, so that's a 2.4 million attack stat, basically. 2.39 if you really want to be super specific, sure, man. Guaranteed crits into a guaranteed double super, it's 24.6 mil. And then he could also do one more, by the way. And keep in mind, he's also still greatly raising his attack and defense for 3 turns. So there's that. I think, yeah, so his defense stat could be a lot higher this next turn. I'm fairly certain we finish the job next turn, though. So, I mean, I technically might not. I could avoid finishing the job if I place Vegeta where the attacks aren't going to be for the most part, right? And I could just keep Vegeta over there because we're not doing that much damage. Again, Broly is quite, like, he has quite a lot of HP. He has 150 million HP with 70% reduction. It's a lot. That's a lot, right? So, that's good. I mean, I would have liked to see TEQ take double digits from the super attack, but, like, at this point, it doesn't even really matter that much. I have TEQ God Goku here, too. Yeah, I could probably just do this, right? We'll just keep TEQ God Goku in the first slot. We'll let Transforming Vegeta sit here, and then we'll let Vegeta just grab these, I guess. And then we don't kill on this specific turn. I believe Vegeta does always get his attack, though, no matter what he's doing. He does get his 180% attack when attacking, and then his additional attack that has a great chance to be super. But he does not get the guaranteed additional super here, so that's the one big thing I do want to, I do just want to note, which is why I didn't really put him in slot 1. Obviously, TEQ God Goku's not going to be taking damage here, so we're fine. I mean, I probably could have let TEQ Vegeta really go off here, but I was just a little scared. I wanted to be safe rather than sorry, right? But here's this guy doing his 11.6 mil, and you could do 4 of these. And if the boss is at lower HP, he gets the extra attack buff. Yeah, I probably could have kept him in slot 1. I don't know. The TEQ Vegeta is crazy, dude. This guy is actually insane. He's also still raising his defense for the turn, by the way, even with how much defense he has. Like, him and TEQ Gohan are just both, like, insane characters. Just stupid good. And, you know, I think comparing the two, it's not me trying to, like, diss any of the two, right? Especially Vegeta, because I feel like, again, TEQ Gohan, at least to me, he's looking better in this video specifically. But it's more so because I want to, how do I explain it? I want to just show that, you know, TEQ Gohan is that good. He's matching with these brand new TURs. We can see Beast Gohan also go off here. We'll use his active skill as well. And then we'll let Beast Gohan take a lot of hits right here, and he'll be exploding in damage too. Alright, sweet. So we'll probably just keep God Goku in the first slot, I think. That should be okay. We'll do this here. What is that Gohan looking like? 4.1 million defense with guard. Yeah, I think that's quite powerful. Yeah, and he's still going to get some defense raises here, so that's good. Beast Gohan's going to take a lot of those attacks, by the way, so he's going to hit pretty hard himself. Plus, with his, like, crazy defense level that he's going to be at with the active skill up, pretty good. And God Goku, I mean, I think God Goku has aged really well still, even though he could be a little tricky if you're not able to get those 6 orbs for him. like, if you do get those 6 orbs, he's still a wonderful floating character, leader, right? Pure Saiyan's and Hyper Saiyan's leader skill is quite insane. Like, obviously, that's a super crazy leader skill. Beast Gohan should still take double digits from this with the huge defense buff that he gets, but I guess maybe he'll take a little bit. Yeah, no, double digits. Yeah, I should not question the GOAT. He's so stupid. Beast Gohan is like actually dumb. All right, TEQ Gohan, what you got for us here? 25 mil. You're still guaranteed critting because I believe Broly. Let's see a buff 58% HP. Even if he's not guaranteed critting, yeah, he is still super effective regardless. But I mean, he is also hitting an AGL character, so it doesn't really matter. That's 26 mil right here. Yeah, dude, TEQ Gohan is just so crazy. One more? No, one more. That's fine though. Not a big deal. And we might actually be able to get Vegeta's big bang attack finish. That's 30 mil from Beast Gohan. Okay. Yeah. And then he's guaranteed additionally right here. And he has guard plus 40% reduction. And yeah. I mean, again, he stacked his attack the whole event. So it makes a lot of sense that he's hitting this hard, obviously, right? So that's good. He can actually finish the job here if he gets one more additional, huh? He got the normal. Okay. So we can see Vegeta's active skill finish, which is also just a really beautiful looking active skill. That's for sure. We could also get Goku's finish, but no. We'll get Vegeta's here. I like Vegeta's better, actually, to be honest with y'all. But let's see this. Yeah, 32 mil damage crit. Pretty good. That shows you again Vegeta has crazy damage in him. Like that active skill turn, Vegeta is insane. Like he's okay, so he's guaranteed critting on the active skill turn. I still feel like I would take Super Saiyan 3 Goku because the hardest hitting TUR, even beyond that turn, but like I think Vegeta on that turn is like the second hardest hitting TUR, if I'm not mistaken, right? He's gonna be doing quite a bit. So there we go. There's TEQ Gohan in these events with Transforming Vegeta as a showcase as well. Both very powerful, and you could say, you know, Transforming Vegeta, he's missing 2 dupes still, right? I only have him at 79%. So he could do a lot more, I think. So that's awesome. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out.